So welcome everyone. So glad that you guys joined us for our opportunity evening. And I know I've heard some different opinions where people are like, oh, no one wants to get on an opportunity call or people shy away from that. I disagree. I think smart people always look for a good opportunity and look for one where they can find a community that agrees with their, what do I want to say, core values. And I love to share it. So I actually love to share this as an opportunity. It isn't a surprise get on and we're now giving you an opportunity. We let you know, yeah, come see our opportunity. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michelle Yagadich. I am a Sapphire Vice President here in the US. I run the North American Tribes organization. So we have lots of collaborative, fantastic leaders in our organization. So you were probably invited by either one of the consultants or one of our great leaders with us. And we'd like to work together as a group so that we can all be a force for good. And here's the cool thing. I'm going to do a presentation, but within the presentation, I'm going to stop and we're going to have some of the other leaders, consultants to talk on different aspects of our business. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to remember to screen share because I always forget that part too, but I think I got it down. I'm getting there. So screen share. All right. Let's see. It's there. Share. Aha. It's little though. It is tiny. Can you guys see it? Is it little? So it's little. Okay. Let me go to presenter mode. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay, so let me start at the beginning. So this is, like I said, our opportunity. And of course, we are all here this evening because we would love for you to join our tribe. But why? Why our tribe? Why our group? Let's go through and why our company. So let's start with the beginning. So a little bit about our parent company. Our parent company is Natura & Co. They are a global company. As you can see, they have the Body Shop, Natura, and Aesop as part, and they also own Avon Global as well. One of the biggest leaders in the industry, beauty industry globally. They actually took over the Body Shop Global in 2017. Here's the great part about them taking over our company globally is the fact that their core values really align with the core values that the Body Shop was founded on. So you're going to hear a lot about that. You're going to hear a lot of people speak about the Body Shop and what we were founded on. Our ambassadors are going to come on and talk about that in a little bit. But if you just look through right here what Natura & Co stand for, you will note that is exactly what the Body Shop and the Body Shop at Home stands for as well. And as you can see right on the top one, we believe that beauty can be used for a force for good. So if you've never heard of this company, I will always tell people, please go Google them, look at what they stand for, look at who they are. Look at what they are investing into our business. We don't have any worries about financial backing at this point, and we are full steam ahead, and they are doing everything to enrich our channel and especially enrich us here in the US, which we just reopened our US market in June 2020. But we also have a really great brand history and recognition. If you look up the Body Shop, of course, we've been around since 1976. Lots of things have been written about the Body Shop. People love the Body Shop. They know the brand. They love it. They actually have been in love with the products for years. But now we're going to make the products much more accessible to all of our family and friends and our customers. So we're just going to grow this brand to the next level, definitely in the US. So, and in 1994 is when they actually started opening the at-home divisions. So in the UK and Australia, some consultants, now leaders for sure, have been running their businesses for over 20 years. So we believe that business should be a force for good. So we have our community trade, Forever Against Animal Testing, and 100% vegetarian beauty. So one thing is we are against animal testing and we have this cruelty-free beauty. So we have different ambassadors with the Body Shop at Home. So once you're a consultant, you can every 6 months, you can apply for some of our ambassador programs. So we have our activist ambassador, our beauty ambassadors, and our community fair trade ambassador. So tonight, one of our activist ambassadors is going to come on and share some of her knowledge, which she gets. So I think, Colleen, you can tell us. I think you get some free products and lots of training, and you get to go out there and do all this. So Colleen is a leader with us here in the U.S. and a activist ambassador, and she's going to speak a little bit about that. So Colleen, you can take that away.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you for having me here this evening. And hello, everyone. I am Colleen O'Brien, and I am an activist ambassador. I'm super excited. And as Michelle did mention, you do get some free product, and you have to do some nice work around the core values of what your ambassadorship does represent. So tonight, Michelle did ask me to speak about one of our major campaigns, and I could not be any more excited because it's near and dear to my heart. And that's our campaign around Forever Against Animal Testing and being a cruelty-free brand. So one of our missions is to ban the cruel practice of animal testing in the globe and the world of cosmetics forever. So we've been fighting for the rights of animals since 1989. Approximately 80% of the countries currently have zero laws around animal testing. So together with our campaign of fighting against animal testing, and in conjunction with Cruelty-free International, we are fighting and banding together for the worldwide good of banning animal testing in cosmetics for life. And the most exciting part is that we were the very first global cosmetic brand to stop and fight the cruelty of animal testing in the world. That is pretty game changing. So what you might understand and might touch to see about our product and our brand is that we are pretty official. So as I mentioned earlier, we have worked in conjunction with Cruelty-free International, and we do challenge decision makers to make a positive difference for animals and for people too. Here's how we get approved. There's actually a program within Cruelty-free International, and some of you might have already heard about it, and it's called the Leaping Bunny Program. This program assures that a company has made the genuine commitment to help stop animal testing, and that their brand goes through rigorous criteria and also applies and extends over and above the laws of governing animal testing, and includes itself in involvement in independent audits. Only until then, when they are approved, they can actually display the Leaping Bunny logo. And I'm so excited to say this evening that we are actually Leaping Bunny approved. So we have the stamp to approve it. And we do this year after year. So go check out our products, guys, because you will see the Leaping Bunny logo on all of our products out in the market today. So hopefully tonight, I have extended some of our missions and visions and some of the movements that we stand behind as an entire global brand. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Colleen. I appreciate you sharing all of that knowledge. So she actually takes time, I mean, to invest in her business, but really away from her business a little bit, just to learn all these things, to come help all of us with our business. So I really appreciate all the time and effort you put into being an activist ambassador. Look forward to more trainings from you and more information as we go forward. So I appreciate that. So let me go on to the next. Our next one that I wanted to talk to is our fair trade. So our community fair trade has been around for a while, but we actually have community fair trade ambassadors. So we have one of our community fair trade ambassadors, Linda Banker, who is a star beauty consultant, rising star beauty consultant for sure, who is going to talk about community fair trade and some of the programs that we have with that. So Linda, do you want to speak to community fair trade with us?
I sure do, Michelle. Thanks so much. Hi, everyone. I just want to talk to you a little bit about fair trade. I'm sure you've heard of fair trade. Well, fair trade is when producers in developing countries are paid a fair wage for their work. But community fair trade is our custom-made program. And it's, if you look it up, you'll see The Body Shop is always listed there with Community Fair Trade. It helps our suppliers gain market access and invest in social and environmental projects that benefit their communities. A lot of the communities that we work with are so small that would not have any access to sell their products or their ingredients unless we were there to help them with that. So not only do we pay a fair price, but we also pay a premium to these communities, which has provided schools, medical facilities, clean water wells, just to name a few. So I was on a training a couple weeks ago, and it was we were on with a man from Rwanda who was the director of Asili Oils. And he talked to us at length about what they do and how they, from planting the trees up to getting the oil and getting it to the body shop. And it's quite a process, but what struck me and has stayed with me is Christine. Now, Christine works for Asili Oils, where we get our moringa oil. We have a line of products with moringa, and when they opened their facility, Christine would come every morning and ask for work. And they noted that when she would speak to them, she would keep her head down and she wouldn't look at them, and she never smiled. But she showed up every morning, and so they finally decided that they would hire her. So the process, after the nuts are picked and they have to be winnowed with, which takes the shell away from the nut itself. And that's what she does. And they have these large, probably 3 feet across, flat baskets, and they sift to get that done. And it's quite it's a knack that they have, and they've learned, through the generations. And Theo told us that they could purchase machines to do it, and it could be automated. But they have decided that if they did that, then these women would be unemployable because they have no education. So they've decided to keep with the traditional method of winnowing. And Christine says that it has been a great moral booster. She is much more confident in speaking to other people and has even started to write poetry. Her home has a dirt floor and mud walls. And because of her employment, she has been able to buy a plot of land and is having a home built. And she's extremely proud that she can pay for her medical insurance. She has 7 children. She's a single mom, and she's been able to support them and pay for them to go to school. The director told us that what he said, and this really struck me, was that we are able to give an opportunity. It is up to them to grasp it. And I kind of feel that way about the Body Shop. We're offering you an opportunity, and it's up to you to grasp it. I hope you can see through our community fair trade that we are changing lives, literally changing lives. And I can promise you, if you join our community, you will not regret it. Thank you.
Oops. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I know it's something really that's close to your heart, and since coming with the Body Shop, you've just embraced it and really speaks to your soul. And guess what? If you're on this call and you're invited, because of course this is our opportunity for the business, right? But it's much more than a business. You can hear through our ladies that just spoke that, this is something that they actually can go back and do, be a force for good, and go out and do something that is not just even for themselves, but is actually something good for not only their community, but the entire world. So it's really, really exciting that way. I love that. We also have our beauty ambassadors. And like I said, every 6 months, you can apply as a consultant to be in one of the ambassador programs. And it's just one wonderful extension of something that we have here in the Body Shop, one of the many programs that we run. So I just thought that would be really great to have the ladies that now know all about it highlight that with us. So I'm just going to go. And there's something else you should know about the Body Shop is we are B Corp certified. So again, if you're not really familiar with B corporations, I would take a few seconds to look that up. There is a standard, a very high standard to keep yourself at B Corp certified. The truth is, you have to get this certification each year. And our here at the Body Shop, we work really hard to make sure that we are doing everything to keep our standards high and within B Corp certification. Sorry, I'm looking for my little thing. But there are a few things here that we say no to right now. We have no monthly minimum. So that's really great. So if you're sitting there going, that's fantastic, but I'd like to get on board, but I don't know how much I can do. Guess what? We have no monthly minimums. There are no inventory requirements. I think that's really important. You can do this job direct to consumer. You don't have to be worried about sitting with a whole store at your home and how you're going to get that, which also means to you, you don't have to deliver the products because, like I said, your customers can go in, they can purchase your products, and it will go right to the customer. So what do we have? We have lots of fun because as you can see, look how many different consultants that are on this call, voices working together. We have flexibility. I'm working from home. It's in the evening. If you have a day job, it's perfect because you can schedule this around anything that you might have. Actually, a little later, we're going to have a busy mom come on and tell you all about that. And we also have funds because you want to earn an income. Or maybe it's just a little spending cash. So some of the things that we have right now, trips. Now I know we've been in COVID and trips are at a premium, but guess what? We have already been earning trips. Now, whether they are held right away or just kind of put off till it's a little safe to travel, that remains to be seen. But so far we have had 2 trip announcements, conferences. We have been doing them virtually, but guess what? There's going to come a time, I feel very comfortable, it's coming soon, where we will have those fantastic conferences, which many people have grown to know and love. I know I do for sure. Friendships. You will build lifelong friendships here. You will find like-minded people that you can build upon and have conversations with and enjoy their company for years to come. And of course, who doesn't like a little bit of free product? Our company's always putting out incentives for free products. Plus, we have our fantastic business enrichment program, which I will be talking about. So let's talk a little bit about getting paid, because of course this is an opportunity. As a consultant, you can see we have our pay scale is in retail sales. This is kind of important. A lot of different companies like to put out really high commission rates, but when you look at it, it is in a wholesale volume, which is a diminished volume. So we are actually showing you a retail commission structure. So each month, if you start kind of over with your sales, and between 0 and 124, you go at 20%. Once you hit that $125 mark in sales, you're going to go up to 25%. So you've just given yourself a 5% raise. Once you hit 750, you go to 28, 1500, 29, 2300, 30. And our leaders, anybody of a silver leader and above, can actually unlock an extra 5% bonus at the $3,500 in sales mark for the month. So this is really, really exciting. So you can see, you can definitely make a really good income and some great extra money as a consultant with us. So here's what I was talking about with our business enrichment program, which basically what this is, it's a program set up because, like I said, you're here to make money, not spend money. So usually when you get into a business, of course, you're going to get this fantastic kit that I'm going to show you, but you're going to want more product, right? And you're going to want to try more things. So this is a level program. It actually has 4 levels that takes you through your first 90-day journey. And each step of the way, you're going to be rewarded for your sales in free product and also commission. So of course you're going to make your money, but this is extra free products that you're going to earn along the way up to $350 in your first 90 days. So we also have other ways to earn an income. And one is definitely by building your team. We have 11 levels of leadership. So lots of ways for you to be moving up the ladder and being recognized all the way along. So we cheer you at each level that you achieve for sure. We are a group model instead of a leveled model. So in a group model, that just means you're going to be able to capture more of the income of people underneath you. We have title advancement bonuses, but even better yet, we have accelerated title advancement bonuses. So if you do it a little quicker than others, you are going to get a bigger bonus. We also have a business development bonus. So this is paid monthly depending on your level of leadership, and the amounts go up as you level higher. And if this is all really interesting to you, all I want to tell you is please go back to the person that asked you to the call and ask them for our compensation plan and go over that with them in more detail. So we also have, for those people that are business builders, a mentoring program. I just wanted to put this up real quick so that you guys can kind of see that it is also a leveled model through the first 90 days of your newly sponsored consultant. So as they're earning their business enrichment credits, you're earning a cash bonus, and it goes right step by step. So as they're getting free product, you're getting your cash bonus. So it's definitely a win-win and encourages the sponsor to work with the new consultant that they just brought into the body shop at home. So training, this is usually one that people are a little worried about. Whether you are an expert at direct sales or you've never done it a day in your life, you're going to want some training. But guess what? We have everything that you can need here. We have like I said, we have this great team of collaborative leaders and consultants that work together. We also have a great corporate training team, and we have our U.S. managers right here that are willing to help us and train us every step of the way. So we can train you how to run your business from home, how to hold an online party. Guess what? We're getting to the point where we're going to go back out there and we're going to show you how to hold a party in home parties, technology, how to do your posts. There's so many things that you may have questions on, but guess what? We have the answers. We have it all, and we'll work with you each step of the way. So what do we have to offer? We have a $79 kit, which includes the shipping. So you just have to pay the $79 plus the tax in your area. And it's that kit that you're seeing right there. I usually turn around at this point and grab mine because I do have one. And I will tell you, this is really some of the body shop's best. It really is. I mean, we can sit here and talk about each piece of this kit, which would take us all evening, because guess what? They have some of those fantastic community trade ingredients in there. But what this really is a fantastic kit to take you so you can cleanse, polish, and protect, whether it is through your shower or your skincare regime, and try some of the best products that we have so that you can take your experience and talk to it to your customers. Because of course, right now, not many people are going out and doing parties. So you'll be able to use all this for yourself and to hold parties virtually or through Facebook with this fantastic kit. But we have a consultant, and Lacey, are you, if you could come off mute, because like I said, this business, you know, I may not be I'm not the youngest consultant here. I've been doing direct sales for a really long time, but I wanted you guys to hear from one of our newer consultants. I'm going to flip this to why join. So we're going to have Lacey tell us a little bit about why she joins and how she works this all in, being a young, busy mom. And Lacey, you can tell them how many children you have, because I know it's more than one. So
well, I thought I'd be able to get through this without one of them, but the moment that I came off of mute, this little one decided he wanted to be a part of it. I have 5 children. They are 10 months, 3, 5, 7, and 15. So I've got a whole gaggle of kids and they keep me pretty busy. When I originally heard about the Body Shop, it was way back in the day when my older sister was one of the at-home consultants, the first go around. I grew up with Body Shop products, used them since I was a teenager, absolutely loved them. And back in November, I decided to move my entire family 2,000 miles across the country to a brand new state where I didn't really know anybody, but I did have a sister who lived down here. And I was kind of freaking out about how I was going to afford Christmas because we were moving a month before Christmas. Finances were tight. And my sister said, well, what do you think about selling for the Body Shop? So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. If I can just make a little bit of cash for Christmas, then that'll be great for me. And a little bit of cash turned into a passion that I love it. Being able to set my own schedule and not, sorry, we got a little helper here. It definitely was a huge benefit and a bonus for me. More often than not, I'm trapped underneath this little guy nursing him and can't really get up and do much, but I can definitely get on my phone and do some Facebook parties and reach out to people. And I've been a stay-at-home mom for 7 years now, and it was very empowering bringing money into my household like that, being able to contribute financially. And it really is what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. I've received amazing support with my team leader, which is Kayla. She makes sure to call me and, hey, I see you got this party going on. Somebody commented this. Have you reached out to them? Do you need help with reaching out to them? Just offering me all the support that I need, things that I didn't even think about, showing me how to set up group pages, how to do my first party live that I did. I was terrified. I had no idea what I was doing. And Kayla hopped right on it with me and we did it together. And she's always kept that door open to where I feel like I'm being supported completely, and not just with Kayla, but with the other team members on my team as well. I mean, they all cheer me on when I make a sale or when I book a party. And just, COVID's got us locked down in the house. Being a stay-at-home mom means that I'm locked down in the house before COVID. And having this team and this community and this tribe just back me up, it's been great. So what started as just making some extra Christmas money has now turned into a business, and I'm able to set goals for myself and feel accomplished and empowered when I reach those goals. And it's been great.
Thank you. I love to hear her speak about it because it is definitely a different place in life than I am now. However, I was the girl who had the brand new children. My oldest will be 24 tomorrow, 24 years ago, that wanted to stay home, that needed the extra money, that needed some identity, needed like maybe a little bit of friendships, a little bit of recognition, a little bit of self-esteem and self-worth at the time, just because I was at home. And you can get all this here. So I'm so glad. Thank you, Lacey, for doing that. And you can see I had the page up of why join. So you can see there's lots of other practical reasons, but there's so much more to it than that. But of course, we have our websites and no inventory, no minimums, direct ship. I love that we have $50 free shipping on orders, free credit card processing, that brand recognition, ethical sourced ingredients. We are certified BeCorp consumable product. That is something some people sometimes don't think about. It is great. Once you have customer acquisition, they will come back to you again and again and again because they fall in love not only with your product, but with the product line. And then, of course, with you. So we also have those great global initiatives against animal testing, trainings and incentives, because we actually have some incentives that involve training, believe it or not. We have this $79 kit, which we showed, which is worth over $200. And on top of it all, guess what? You can earn some money. You can earn an income with the Body Shop. So I usually say, Are you ready? Are you ready to join the party? Get started with us. So if you're excited, if you've heard something that either inspired you, intrigued you, or made you say, oh my gosh, yeah, this is where I need to be, please go back to that consultant that invited you to this call. And if you have questions, they'll be happy to answer them. But if you're ready to start, they're going to have their link ready to go for you to tell you just to go ahead, get started and join. And I always say, what do you have to lose? Why not? Why not Body Shop? So I hope this is really exciting. Does anybody else, any of the consultants that have been here, have anything they want to add real quickly to anybody out there or anybody they invited? Give everyone a second. No? Okay, I'm going to stop.
I was just going to say, we have somebody that commented in the chat when Lacey was talking, and they said they have a 2-year-old and another one on the way. So this is definitely helping me pay for diapers and all the essentials I need with a pandemic going on. This has been huge for a lot of people who have either lost their job or their spouse has lost their job, or they've even just been cut back in hours. It's a big supplement for income for a lot of people.
We have a huge community of fantastic leaders and group of people who were in the entertainment industry. They totally lost all of their income, all of their jobs, because people were not out doing that. I know we have a lot of people that worked out into restaurants and were waiters and waitresses, and this has got them through. This can be a really great opportunity income wise, but it also can be a connection for you emotionally, and we really do like to connect emotionally with each other. It is so much more than just a product. It really is a belief system. So I hope you guys are feeling that all from us and feeling the excitement. I hope you're ready to join. And like I said, please just go back to the consultant. Let's stop sharing here. Please go back to that consultant that invited you to this call. They did so for a reason. They probably have a belief that you fit right in with us. And I hope you are feeling the same thing after you've been on the call. And I hope you all join and see you all. Oh, I'm going to stop the, did someone have a question? No. Okay. I'm going to stop the recording.